So can we piggyback on something you said earlier, or something we kind of touched on earlier about the Bills and the Chiefs?
Yeah, sure. What you got?
So of course, everybody in America saw the Bills take down the Chiefs again in the regular season again
Mhm.
by the score 28-21. Here's my question: why does Josh Allen have so much success in the regular season, but is sitting 0-4 in the postseason? Including it, and now we can't say it's always played at Kansas City because he had a chance a couple of years ago to beat them in his home stadium. I don't get it.
I don't get it either. I really don't even have an answer for that question. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what I will say. I'll say this. Number 15. Number 15, as we know, is different in the playoffs. It's just different. It's just I don't know. Both quarterbacks are very good. Don't get me wrong. But it's something about Mahomes in the playoffs that overrules almost anybody that he could possibly play outside of the Philadelphia Eagles, who
Yeah.
destroyed him in the Super Bowl. But that was the Super Bowl. But in the AFC conference, it's something about number 15. And when the playoffs start, it's something about that team that just knows what they're doing and I don't know. Honestly, I think Kansas City has mind control over teams in the AFC when it comes to playoffs.
It makes sense though.
Because when you play Kansas, it's like the pressure is on. For one, it's a win or lose game. All right. This ain't basketball. This ain't baseball, which we got to talk about that baseball game. But
Yeah.
it's none of these, best out of 7 game series. So one is easy, you win or go home for one. And for two, most of the time it's in Kansas City. Now I know you just mentioned uh, you know, they had a chance to do it, whatever. But most of the time, Kansas City top dog, you going to Kansas to beat Mahomes at home.
Hmm.
So I just think they just got some type of mental thing with people when they play Mahomes, they forget how they got there and what they doing. And I just unfortunately it just turns out to be that way. But it is very, like I said at the beginning of the show, is like, how does this keep happening though? Like we know Mahomes can beat Josh Allen. We know Josh Allen can beat Patrick Mahomes if he,
In the regular season.
regular season at least. And I mean, even in the playoffs, it's like that's why, when this game is played, like, you know, I just sit back and watch it because it's entertaining. It's
Yeah.
a very entertaining game. You know it's gonna be, a high scoring game, you know, at least over 50 points total between the two. I mean, but it is kind of weird to think about, Josh Allen beats Mahomes in the regular season and
Currently 5-1 in the regular season.
Patrick Mahomes come back in the playoffs and he ain't won. It's crazy, but I just think it's the Kansas City effect. I really do. Kansas City has an effect on teams in the playoffs. I just, yeah,
It's kind of reminiscent of the Patriot effect at the time. Couldn't nobody go in New England and beat them.
right, right,
Especially, I mean, regular season and postseason couldn't do it.
right, yeah,
It was a couple of teams skated through there and got a win up off them. But as far as the entire conference, they was beating up on everybody.
yeah.
But
No man,
it was suggested that the Chiefs have this vanilla play call style during the regular season, and once the postseason come around, they show you things that you allegedly have not seen before.
mm,
I don't I don't know about that one because it looked the same to me. My eye test, and I got 4 of them. I'm only wearing 2 today, but it all looks the same to me. It's that mystique. It's that arrowhead mystique.
mhm.
When you go in there, you hear all the chanting. It's loud, and you're calling plays to stay tight to the chest so you don't make mistakes.
Mhm.
I really feel like if a certain team goes in there and just play balls to the wall, I feel like they'll win. Instead of playing, because if you go back and look, especially during the postseason when teams are playing Kansas City, they always playing tight. Like I don't want to, once we are down by 7, oh boy. But I don't know. But getting back to Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills, I don't understand it for the life of me. You sitting 0-4 in the postseason, and everybody knows, is what you do in the postseason matters. Maybe they'll turn the page this year. We don't know.
I doubt it.
Not likely. I mean, the way it's setting up right now, I don't know. I mean, they're gonna draw the Chiefs again
Oh well,
in the wild card round or the divisional. They're going to play the Chiefs again.
I mean, yeah. If the playoff was to start today, Buffalo would be playing the Steelers, and
That
Kansas
sucks.
would not be in the playoffs right now. But I mean I know that's going to change because right now the Jaguars hold the 7th seed. Now I do not understand how they doing that, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. It's something about Mahomes. It's something about Mahomes, buddy. I mean, that's
Something about
all that
Mahomes.
boils down to. And it seems like it always come, even in the playoffs, it comes down to one play. It's that one play that Josh Allen does not make during that time. Or that missed field goal that happened.
Yeah, or not getting the ball back
Or not getting the
in
ball.
overtime that caused the lead to change rules.
Yeah, so it's unfortunate, but we shall see. Maybe this year, if Buffalo does get to Kansas, maybe they'll win. But I, I think we all know, football fans know, not to ever, 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 ever bet against Kansas. I'm sorry. I and I
I
and I,
wouldn't.
and I like Josh Allen. I really do like Josh Allen. He's my ideal type of quarterback. Guy that can run, good, good throwing arm. You know, he's good, but he ain't no Mahomes.
No.
He ain't number 15, man. And so until he can prove that he can show up and do a reverse psychology on Mahomes in Kansas, I think the story will remain the same, and they might be 0-5.
I mean,
I don't
hey,
know. Nobody
hey,
can beat him. Nobody. There's only one team that's beat Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs, and
and
they went
that's
to the
the
Super Bowl,
Cincinnati Bungles.
and that's the Cincinnati Bengals. Nobody has done it since.
Mm.
And the only time he gets whooped is in the Super Bowl. It's the only time he could possibly get whooped, and that's because it's against an NFC team that he don't see much.
Yeah,
He knows the tape is out there for how to beat Josh Allen in the playoffs, or if he got to play Lamar, if he got to play any of the other people that's in that conference. Tape is already out there because most of the time you got to play him in the regular season anyway, so it ain't nothing new. It's nothing new.
yeah.
But the time and the moment is what matters. And let me tell you, Mahomes is just different. I don't know I don't know how else to explain it. Mahomes is different.
I would go as far as saying it's a combination of Mahomes and Steve Spagnuolo.
Mm.
That defense don't look all that. You know what I'm saying?
Until you play him,
Until you play them.
until you line up against them.
It's like when you standing outside of Arrowhead, like they ain't that bad. And
Mm.
then when you play against him, he be in the kitchen cooking.
Mhm.
And you got to be able to not only fight crowd noise and all the other stuff, the atmosphere of Arrowhead, you're gonna have to focus and key in on the weaknesses of that defense.
I think if quarterbacks stop trying to compete with Mahomes
Yeah,
and do what they got to do to win the game and
do
try
what got you there
a regular game, it'd be good. But they so busy. The media, for one, the media is gonna boost it up. The media,
every time.
I know professional players probably stay away from listening to media and radios and all that good stuff, but they know this is the talk of the doggone week. If you got to play Mahomes in the playoff, you know it's the talk of the week and maybe a primetime game. Everybody
Oh,
watching,
it's always the late game.
So it's just it's a lot. It's a lot. It's easier said than done.
The media, this is what it happens. The media boosts the game up, just like you said. And the media always pencils the opposing team to go home with an L
Mm-hmm.
every time. Never fails. But comments, let us know what y'all think. What y'all think about the Bills and how they can dominate the Chiefs in the regular season and cannot pay for a win in the postseason.
Mm-hmm.
This has been a good show, man. You know, we did pretty good here. As we said at the top, you know, thank y'all for engaging with our videos and you know, watching our videos and everything. Like we said, we see the views, we see y'all, we appreciate y'all. But please, if you watching, please subscribe to our channel. It'll help keep this channel afloat. It'll help build this channel up. And for the algorithm pieces, look, help us out here, you know. But you got anything you want to add, bro?
Not at all, brother.
All right, well, we're gonna go ahead and clock on out of here. This has been the Back Porch Show with your man Fonz,
And gone.
and we are out.